Does working a fast food job make me a loser? F21. I work fast food right now because I DK what to do with my life. I was never good in school, I have had. And it's hard for me. I did take a course at community college and became a CNA and was going to take the nurse route, but I didn't like it. Now I just feel a huge loser. Everyone asks what my job is or if I'm in college and I telephone them and I get judged a lot. Doesn't help. I live in California with a bunch of engineers and successful people around, and yes, I feel inferior. Losers don't hold down jobs. You're golden. Just surround yourself with cool people who doesn't give a fuck about where you work. Fast food pays more than a lot other places these days. I say you're doing fine. At least you're working. Focus on you. Save your money and figure out what you want to do with your life. You're still so young. I empathize. I also live in California and I can tell you one thing. I work a corporate job and still feel like a loser when I pull up next to someone driving a Lambo, Urus or R8. You're doing fine. You're holding a job. Mad respect. You'll only feel inferior if you let yourself feel that way, believe me. I worked at McDonald's for 8 years through high school and college. My mom's basically only job for her entire working career was McDonald's and McDonald's management. Until she stopped working 2 years ago. Don't undercut yourself. A job is a job and work is work. P.S. I loved working at McDonald's and think it taught me so much that pertains to my current nurse management job, and I credit McDonald's management training for a lot of my current job skills. No, it doesn't. Full stop. No caveat. You're doing the best you can in the moment you're in. Good for you. No, it doesn't make you a loser. You'd be a loser if you were unemployed because you thought you were too good for a fast food job. I worked at Walmart years ago and I hated it. I always hated having friends and family come in and see me. And I was older than you. But I was working towards bigger things. Nothing at all wrong with holding a job. Any job. I've learned that anyone that judges you for having a job like that is the true loser. Fuck no. I have respect for anyone who gets up and goes to work. I don't care what your job is. Don't let anyone shame you for your job. Whoever looks down on fast food or customer service workers are the losers. Your occupation doesn't define your worth. We are not our jobs. Find identity in the things you enjoy outside of work. You are not a loser. You're a hard worker. No. It makes you somebody who's earning a living rather than sitting on her keister sponging off mommy and daddy. There's nothing wrong with working fast food. Even if you chose it as your career. The corporations want you to believe that it's not a real job. So that they can get away with paying shit wages. And they'll get everyone on board with believing that it's not worth more. Baloney. It's a hard job. And you're staying in it. You're a rock star. Good luck in whichever career you explore. There's value in all of them. You have a job. You are not a loser. College isn't for everyone. Don't let other people lessen your joy. If you are fine with it, then who gives a fuck? Edit for spelling. I don't think of loser when I drive through and see you. I think, God, I wouldn't last a day in that shit anymore. I am jealous of the young able-bodied having the patience for that lol, and staying at a job for longer than a few months says a lot about your follow-through. My friend, I am so proud of you. I'm unable to work outside of the home due to caring for one of my parents with dementia. And also because I have trouble holding down a job. You're not a loser. Whatsoever. Not in the slightest. I think what you're going off of is the stigma, per se, of working fast food. Don't do that anymore. You're working when some other people won't get off the couch. And if you desire to build higher levels of a career, this is a great place to start. Smile. There is nothing wrong with being a fast food worker. And as someone who consumes way too much fast food, I appreciate you. Working even though you don't have everything figured out makes you the opposite of a loser. Working in fast food is never going to be something people are very proud of. Society has just deemed it as being one of the lower jobs, and that's just how it is. Right now you're holding down a job and contributing something to society. Losers don't do that. I know right now it seems like you should be doing something better at 21 because now you're an adult. But you got your whole damn life ahead of you still. You still have a ton of time to figure out exactly what you want to do and what makes you happy. You can still be incredibly successful. You are not your job. It's a job. It's work. You bring in money. You do something with your time. Anyone judging is just a classist poop lol. If you're unhappy with the job, keep looking for other opportunities when you can. If you're happy there, great. I know it's tough being young and caring what others think of you, how they may judge your life choices. But someday it won't matter what they think. Only what you think. No, it makes you employed. Absolutely no work is shameful or makes you a loser. You're doing great. What you're feeling right now is a drive to progress in your career. That fear, anxiety, and pressure is a good thing. Start taking steps towards the career you want. Whether it's moving up in your current job, or transitioning to a different industry. Your heart is pushing you towards growth and you need to follow it. Being a cunt to people in their early 20s who work a hard job makes people a loser. You are good. Not at all. Whatever you gotta do to make ends meet. Sister. No reason to be embarrassed about good, honest work. I think fast food jobs are some of the hardest work out there. On your feet. Moving all the time. Always smiling. Wearing their clothes. Not making bank. Thankless customers. Embrace what you do. Feel proud of it. And pat yourself on the back. As long as you're happy and your bills are paid. What does it matter? Fuck everyone else. Including me. At 21 no. However, if you're a lifetime crew member with no work ethic to rise at least to management. Quite possibly. The 50-year-old crew member that's too high to function beyond basics of sandwich assembly or poking a cash register, not both isn't winner material. Move up or gain skills to move on. Some ideas. Based on the current favorable job market, job coach or life skills coach for adults with disabilities. Hospital registration. Medical coding. School bus driver or aide. Hospital jobs tend to have excellent benefits. Do hair maybe. Plenty of options in the industry and schooling isn't super expensive. You're not a loser. You just don't know what you want to do yet. Not at all. Take pride in what you do. Fuck literally everyone else. You're doing what you have to do to make ends meet right now, and that's extremely commendable.